Hi everybody, welcome to this Memorial Weekend Fish and Chums Fishing Report. Boy, it's going to be a big weekend. A lot of people are going to the waters, and I hope you're going to be among them. I want to see you out there because it looks like a pretty good weekend coming up. It might be maybe average, around 80 degrees. Hey, we'll take that because this past week we've had quite a bit of wind. We've had some showers, but still the fishing has been good out on the rock. We're going to be talking about table rock. A lot of smallmouth being caught right now, crappie up around the Cape Fear area, and some nice walleye out on the rock. A lot to talk about. Go over to Bull Shoals. Spinnerbait fishing for bass have been really good. Hot water fishing, more so on Bull Shoals than Table Rock. Still catch some nice trout out on Lake Taneycomo. So we've got a lot to cover. Let's get with it. Okay, if we're headed out to Table Rock this weekend, the water temperature, I had it yesterday, it was 69 degrees, anywhere from 69 to 75, which is really a nice water temperature. And the lake is falling again, you know, it fell and then it come back up, now it's falling again. And we're releasing water, and it seems like we're maybe about 14 to 15 foot up above normal pool. So a lot of action taking place. If you want to go to the lower end of the lake, I would recommend grubs. I was out the other day, a lot of smallmouth being caught. I like, of course, my old favorite, the smoked. I like the smoke with the red flake. And I tell you, the other day I picked up some nice fish on the salt and pepper. I like this bait sometimes. The water clarity is a little bit clearer. Use it on two different heads. You don't need no fancy heads, as far as I'm concerned. Use either just a plain jig head, a grub head. You don't even have to have it painted. If you're a little bit shallower, go to the 1/8 ounce. A lot of times I'll use the 1/4 ounce. And you want to pitch it up on the points and secondary points and just kind of pitch it out and count down to about 5, 6, or 7, and then slow roll it back to the boat. And once in a while stop and pause it. And boy, some good smallmouth are being caught on grubs right now at the lower end of the lake. If you want to go up to the dingier water, I checked out the James a couple days ago, and some spinnerbait fish are being caught up there. I like to use the war eagle in that off-colored water. I like the chartreuse blade and the white blade. Or you may want to mix it up and maybe change and maybe use copper. But these are really good off-colored spinnerbait colors. And so chartreuse and white, or maybe a copper. Get up there, and I tell you what, some of the brush piles up the James, you're going to catch fish on spinnerbait, especially if there's a little bit of wind. We had good reports down around Kimberlin City and up the White River and the Kings too. So put some color to those fish with that spinnerbait and catch fish this weekend. And they've been picking up some fish on the Ned rig throughout Table Rock as well. So good variety for bass fishing, grubs, Ned rigs, jigs, spinnerbaits. Ooh, sounds like fun to me. And let's go to crappie up around the Cape Fear area. I've had good reports of crappie being caught up around some of the docks at Cape Fear. The water's a little off color, but there's no more trash in the water. It looked real clean up there as far as debris. And again, they're picking up once again nice crappie, 12, 14 inches up to 15 inches around the docks. And if you have a couple hidden brush piles you like, I would get in there and try that. I want to tell you a little something about a jig that I like. And this is a jig that I caught a couple of nice crappie the other day on. I like the chartreuse, 16th ounce. I like the chartreuse and orange head. And I like that Bobby Garland little swim tail. And the pink on top and the chartreuse on bottom. I'm telling you, this is a crappie getter, I promise you. If you get in real dirty water, you may want to tip it with a minnow. Some of the boys have been using minnows up there. But, boy, that's a good color, especially in stained water, not so much dirty water. Now, crappie, like I said, up the James, and check your favorite docks throughout the lake. You might pick yourself some nice crappie up this weekend. Now I've had a report. Some walleye being caught on Table Rock, and the old night crawler. I'm telling you, this night crawler is going to catch you walleye this weekend on Table Rock. Fish the points. And all you have to do is hook it one time. I'm going to show you a hookup that I had. You don't have to ball up a whole bunch of worms on one hook. Just use a small hook, hook that thing right in the nose, that night crawler right in the nose, and put a little split shot up above it about 12 inches. And get off these points. Go point hopping. and get down around 15, 18, 20 foot of water and just let that vertically go down to the bottom, then crank it up one time off the bottom and just hold it. Don't jig it a lot, hold it, move it once in a while, and this is how you can catch walleye at Table Rock throughout the points on the whole lake. Just go point hopping. You may go to 3 or 4 or 5 in a row and not catch anything, and all of a sudden, boom, boom, you catch a couple of real nice walleye. You may try that this upcoming weekend. Table Rock looks good. Wow, temperature's right, water temperature's right, and the weather, oh, it's going to be in the maybe around 80 degrees both on Saturday and Sunday and Monday. Boy, it sounds good to me. Especially if you have a little bit of wind for those spinnerbaits. Okay, let's go to Bull Shoals. We're catching more fish like we were last week on top water than Table Rock. Always keep yourself a spook or a pop arm rigged up when you're out at Bull Shoals fishing, because there seems to be more activity on the surface. They could come up anytime, any place. And heck, I always use keep an extra rod and reel handy at Table Rock too. There's not a lot of big topwater bite going on, but you never know when you might see a big old boil or a bass chasing a shad. Just pick that up and pop it out there and catch that rascal. The Bull Shoals spinnerbaits have been doing good, especially on the windy days. Had real good reports on spinnerbaits and jigs at the end of the bluff, the points, and halfway back into some of the coves. Spinnerbaits, especially in the wind, spit that up around some of that new grass and also the new brushy areas, and you're going to catch some fish. Pop-Rs, like I mentioned, spooks, and they've been picking up some fish at Bull Shoals on jigs as well, especially in the kind of the off-colored water, not the real clear, not the dirty water, kind of the medium water. Pitch it up around some of the docks and some of the brush piles and into the bluffs, we're going to catch fish. You know, I've had good reports on Taneycomo this week. I was stopped by there yesterday coming back from the lake, and boy, the water clarity's good. They're not releasing quite as much water as they was, and so it's a nice drift. And here again, kids, go to the old night crawler. I'm telling you, drifting night crawlers are really paying off at Lake Taneycomo right now. And you never know when you'll pick a nice brown up by using this method. And they've been picking up some fish like the last couple of weeks on white jigs and white spoons. And if you find some quiet water, you can pitch that jig out, that little olive green jig, and slow roll it, pitch it out, let it count down to about maybe 12, 15. It's slow fishing, but boy, when it's tough, that little olive green trot jig is going to work for you. Power baits, like last week, seems like something with color, either your chartreuse or your orange. Boy, it looks like a good weekend, folks. I tell you what, it's going to be a great weekend temperature-wise. I hope the weatherman's going to be with us, get a little breeze for spinnerbait fishing. Well, I do want to invite you to join our family here at Fishing Chums. Be sure to subscribe. It's absolutely free. That way you get all the updates. And then, of course, like and share. Hey, have yourself a great Memorial weekend. Happy outdoors. Go out and get bit. See you next week.